Fortnite is cooking its biggest update. From the third OG season, 6 new exotics, and zombies, here is everything you need to know. So the loot pool has completely changed, and now all the old exotics have been swapped out. Head to the black market when you land, and you'll now find the twin fire slap shotgun, the explosive mammoth pistol, and a slap jug. We've also finally got the release of the long-awaited Rift launcher. This lets you send enemies miles away and take them by complete surprise. And once people learn how to use this, it's gonna be an insane gun for clips. Now today is a special day because we have just gotten the release of a brand new season of Fortnite OG. We can now return to the island that was being approached by a meteor, and Epic is already teasing its impending collision, telling fans to look into the sky. Yep, you'll be able to see it right there heading towards us, and the TVs will update to emergency broadcasts again, just like they did back in 2018. In the coming weeks, we'll even see meteor showers hitting the island. But with a new season comes a new battle pass, and Fortnite is continuing their trend of reimagining original iconic outfits. This time, Power Chord, Raven, and Rex are back. Power Chord has been transformed into Power Punk, who wears an astronaut helmet inspired by Mission Specialist and Dark Voyager, and she's unlockable as soon as you buy the pass. Then we have Mecha Rex, replacing the original budget Jonesy costume and turning him into a fully fledged robot. And of course, Raven has been turned into Sir Raven, a medieval knight that fans think looks amazing. It's not just outfits that have returned, classic weapons are also back after 7 years. That's right, the guided missile launcher is finally in Fortnite. We've been talking about this for so long, and now anyone who missed out on using it in 2018 can pick it up right now. To add to the Season 3 nostalgia, it's joined by items like the hand cannon and hunting rifle. But Fortnite has gone even further than that. Forget weapons, how about a new mode? The first ever LTM was 50v50. They even announced it at the Game Awards, and it eventually was transformed into Team Rumble over the years. Well, now it is back as OG 50v50. Just like its predecessor, it's a limited time mode, and you'll only be able to play it until April 14. Now let's talk about the announcement that literally no one was expecting. Out of nowhere with today's update, there is now another Walking Dead collab in Fortnite. You can build infamous places from the show and comics and create maps like the prison and fill it with walker NPCs. Yeah, we now have actual zombies in Fortnite, not just husks. There's more to this because the collab also brings mythics to creative. We could actually use Lucille, the baseball bat belonging to Negan, and leakers have revealed he'll be getting his very own item shop skin on April 4th. The bat has a regular swing, a slam attack, and a charged up heavy swing. You can even see comic effects on it. There's also a new shotty called the Shiva Exotic Shotgun, which has cartoony gunfire. If you charge the trigger, it'll blast an explosive shell. And speaking of surprising crossovers, we now finally have confirmation of who the next festival artist will be. There was a lot of speculation it's gonna be Post Malone or Linkin Park, but it's actually Sabrina Carpenter. So how do we know this? Well, at Canyon Crossing, you could find a dance floor with a lipstick kiss on the wall, a guitar, and a heart microphone. In fact, this will be your pickaxe, and it's the mic Sabrina has actually used on tour. So the more you know. Speaking of pickaxes, a long-awaited update has finally arrived to the Venom collab. For the longest time, these have been locked behind an exclusivity rule, meaning you can't use them with any other skin. It was pretty annoying. But luckily, our patience has been rewarded as Venom's pickaxes are now universal. Now we just gotta wait for Carnage to catch up. Maybe you don't like paying for skins. If you're still rocking a default, I have to hand it to you, it's impressive. Luckily, Fortnite thinks it's pretty cool too because default skins just got their first edit styles in history. You can now decide to rock a casual look, changing their tactical gear into pants and a striped shirt. I feel like small changes like this are what really spices up the update, like the armored trucks tweak that fans are loving. They now officially spawn at the start of a match, making it way easier to hunt these down for guaranteed loot, so no more waiting around to stage your heist. We will have to wait a little longer for the Mortal Kombat crossover to be finished. As you know, we have talked about Scorpion coming to the game all month, and it should have happened by now, but his release keeps getting pushed back. Well, we have new information about it that shows it'll be worth the wait. Scorpion isn't just getting an outfit, he'll bring his classic get over here attack as a mythic weapon. Get over here! But here's where things get weird. He's also partnering with Lamborghini. Yeah, no idea why, but we're getting a Mortal Kombat themed Countach. To make things even crazier, we're also getting a Mortal Kombat LTM. It'll have 2 boons for Sub-Zero and Scorpion, like an Icy Slide and Zero Chance, which gives you a 0-point dash breaking shields. But the best part is this will have a ranked version. All of this was supposed to be a part of today's update, yet it's been delayed, probably for a couple weeks. It feels like they're trolling us at this point, but don't worry because the pranks haven't even started yet. forget, April 1st is around the corner, and you know what that means, April Fool's Day. Fortnite hasn't participated in this since 2018, when they made impulse grenades kill you instantly. Well, April Fool's is coming back in 2025 with its very own LTM. We're not exactly sure what'll be included, but even if we did, why spoil the surprise? Probably gonna troll everyone. At least we're getting a new crew pack that day, which has been officially revealed. It's a futuristic samurai warrior with a cat helmet, and honestly I love it, so do the fans. It looks great with the galaxy edit style. Now as for OG Season 3, Epic has always had a challenge trying to adapt these islands for the zero build mode, and it looks like the experiment continues with the return of vending machines. You can now trade in your materials for items just like the old days, which also means, yes, farming is now possible in zero build for the first time ever. To make it crazier, they also solved the biggest problem the mode has ever had, traps. Instead of having to itemize everything, Fortnite have finally let zero build players place OG traps. It's a problem that needed solving, and they have actually gone and done it. Now earlier I mentioned how we thought the next festival artist would be someone like Post Malone or Linkin Park, and those rumors weren't out of nowhere. Linkin Park recently quoted a response to Fortnite asking to see them in game, and they straight up sent an eyes emoji. Fans are taking this as an official teaser that some kind of collab is in the works. But that's not the only crossover coming in the next few months. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are about to get their third wave, and we already know who it'll include. Leakers have revealed that Bebop, Rocksteady, and Krang are all coming to the item shop. And they're not even the only brand getting another wave. Ghostbusters are coming back for round 2, which could mean the Ecto 1 is actually becoming a car rather than a decoration on the map. And I couldn't talk about all of this without mentioning the biggest anime collab of the year. Solo Leveling is rumored to be coming to Fortnite, and fans are going crazy. It's the most popular anime of 2025, so it's no surprise Epic are rushing to bring it to the game. We're also hearing leaks that change everything we know about Battle Royale. So by now we know that chapters are lasting 1 year and then was some kind of OG season, right? Well, now that OG is a permanent mode, we have an entire month that needs filling, and that slot is already getting filled next season with a Star Wars collab. You heard it here, Season 3 is only gonna be 35 days long, and the entire Battle Pass is gonna be Star Wars themed. So could this mean every year we get some kind of collab season instead of an OG one? Or is Fortnite sticking to entire modes like the Disney crossover? Well, I think Disney will be an exception because this is such a huge project. Not only will we be able to get skins and in-game items, the CEO has confirmed that it'll even have physical items we could buy. Back to Battle Royale, the storyline quests continue with Fletcher Kane screaming at his henchmen.
I've got a Durburger gift card for whoever puts an end to Midas. What am I paying you for? Eliminate them!
Now this yelling seems to be working too, because his minions are making significant progress mining out the island's gold. Now he's completed tunnels 6 and 7 south of Outlaw Oasis, opening more underground caves for Big Dill's server farms. If you want to get a heads up on the next one, check out Foxy Floodgate, and you'll see he's already making progress on tunnel number 9. So you might be wondering, with Sabrina and more coming in the future, what collabs are we getting this update? Well, don't worry, there is 2 encrypted sets for brand new collabs, codenamed Chili Dip and Tummy Contour. Literally no idea what they could be, but since one of them is probably Negan, feel free to guess what the second is in the comments. And with 13 original skins added as well, your V-Bucks are not saved this update. Soon, you'll be able to pick up outfits like Technician Ava, Rain Bear, and Venus Heart, who are all actually from the surveys and turned out great. There's also some new mechanical skins for Robo Fishstick and Tomato Head, a toxic remix of Fusion from the Chapter 2 Battle Pass, and more. Now forget the skins, because some of the craziest kicks just got added to pair with anyone. Not only did we recently get Rock Bottoms, where you literally put cinder blocks on your feet, but Epic took it even further. There's now Cuddle Stompers and Cozy Crocs, but most importantly, the Big Toes. One of the craziest secrets was actually added in the last update, but it's so rare you'll probably never even get to find it. You might be thinking I'm talking about the Golden Llama, which were added and are rare, but if you played it all, you probably opened one, got a bunch of gold and a dilbid. That's not the only thing they could drop. There's a 1 in a million chance you open these and get a mythic goldfish. It is finally back in BR and rarer than ever. Something less rare is getting a new SUV vehicle, because Fortnite has now given us 2 this season. First, it was the Jeep Wrangler, and now we've got the Dodge Ram. It's in the shop right now, so if you want to buy it, click the top link in the description. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.